and welcome back to BMX News, a live BMX news show every Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here with some bummer of some news to start out with, but first I want to give shout outs to everybody in the chat. We do this live every Friday, and that means we've got the Friday crew in here today. Both Travises are here, Travis Keir and Travis Schramm, Sean Chambers, JDA's in here as well, Chris Bikes, this is BMX. So, first off, we have a bummer of a thing to talk about in that Custom Riders, a shop in the UK, has closed down after 38 years being in business. Custom Riders in the game since 1984, and they posted about it on their Instagram saying, it goes without saying, this is a sad day for me. The pressures of trade and the current climate of prices rising everywhere has not helped. There is no getting away from the fact that the BMX market is slower than the past few years. I would like to thank all of our customers over the last 38 years. I salute you. Without you, we would not have got this far. More importantly, a work-life balance that is more work than life no longer works. If it ain't right, it's wrong. Keep riding, have fun, and support your local shop. They need you. Thanks, Custom Riders, 1984 to 2022. The fat lady has sung and the wheels have fallen off. And when you go to their website, it says, Custom Riders, sorry, we're closed. So this is a huge bummer of a thing to happen. A business in general being open for 38 years and then being put in a position where they close down after everything that's going on now. It's a bummer to hear about, and it sucks, and you can see how much support they've had just in the comments that they've got on this post here. I mean, there is just so many comments, and it's a bummer to hear. I mean, it seems like a lot of people supported them and they still weren't able to stay open, so it sucks. And hopefully this is something we don't see a ton more of in 2022. I did an interview last night that I will be talking about later that kind of talks about some of what might have led to this, not this specifically, but we talk about the increases in prices and the situations in BMX that kind of caused them. So you'll have to wait a second to hear about that, but you definitely should take a listen to it. And hopefully, I don't know, go support your local bike shop after seeing something like this so that hopefully this doesn't happen to them. In the interview I did with Robbie Morales and Ronnie Bonner about being BMX company owners in 2022, Robbie literally said that 2022 is going to be a survival year, and it seems that that is coming to fruition, unfortunately. So it's a bummer, but go and support your local bike shop so that we don't have to talk about them like we're talking about Custom Riders right now. Hopefully after 38 years, the people who are in charge here have had a good go at things and can enjoy life outside of working and running a bike shop. So moving on from there, we've got some sponsorship news in BMX. We've got Will Green being welcomed to Lux BMX with this video. This kid is 10 years old. I didn't know that until I saw this. Holy cow. That is awesome. He's from Australia, and he's been part of the BMX community in, I think that's Queensland, Australia, since he was about 6 years old. Wow. Staple for shop for years. All right, we're going to have to check this out. I haven't had a chance to watch this one yet. Let's see this kid ride. Okay, we're bar spinning hips. We're 10 years old. Doing little channel gaps over spines. Turn downs at 10. I said 6 before. Dang. Doing trucks. Yeah, this kid rips. It's only a minute long. Check out the video. It's linked in the description below if you want to. Then we've got Gustavo being welcomed to Profile officially. I don't know if I accidentally leaked this whenever I did the interview with him and he said he rode for Profile. I thought it was a known thing, but here's his welcome to Profile video. This kid, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you need to watch this video and see this kid ride, because Gustavo he's just amazing to watch. the stuff he's doing tail whip to tuck no handers, all kinds of crazy combos, and he makes them look super easy, and they're always super smooth. So definitely check this one out. It's got a lot of dirt jumping in here, as you can see from the thumbnail. So if you want that kind of riding, there you go. Then we go to the streets for the Work BMX trip in North Carolina, which is also a welcome to the team, Alex Rivas. Sam Tedesco, Brad Gibbs, Anthony Quadros, and Alex rode in North Carolina. And this is the video from it. So check that one out if you want to see some streets. Next up, we talked last week about this jam that's going on at the Hangar Skate Park May 28th in North Carolina. And so they've got their sponsors on here, and one of their sponsors, First Call Environmental, hit me up and asked me if I'd be interested in talking about them. And naturally, I'm down because it's BMX related and it can actually help people who ride. They actually put up some of the cash for these prizes here. So let's take a look here at First Call Environmental. They've got their About Us page, and what I want to say here, first of all, what they are is an environmental company that, here, let me just bring this closer so I can read it better. They're an environmental company that provides a 24/7 response to environmental emergencies, and they've got 27 locations throughout the eastern United States. So we're getting to the point of this. Basically, the guy who hit me up, Rich, he's the vice president of the company, and he rides, and he feels, and when you hear about the company, that a BMX rider would fit perfectly with this because they have flexible scheduling. And this is, if you are interested in a new career, you're looking for a job, this is where you want to listen up here. So they've got flexible scheduling for hourly employees, so you kind of have flexibility in when you're working, which goes perfectly with riding. The starting hourly rate is $18 to $20 an hour. With paid training, that will increase your hourly rate, and there's opportunities for advancement, but there's no experience necessary, and they will provide training. Like I said, they have 27 locations, but BMX is a fast-paced, challenging sport, and when you ride, you know how difficult it can be if you're like dedicated to riding BMX, or if you have a full-time job, you know how difficult it can be to balance, you know, the dedication that you need to ride as much as you want to with having a job that can support you. So First Call Environmental offers their flexible scheduling and their fast-paced, challenging environment with great pay and a chance to help clean up the environment to solve problems. So that is kind of the gist of these things, and they understand the BMX community because the guy, vice president, rides BMX, and he reached out and thought maybe this would be something that could help some people. So there's a link in the description below after the stream goes live if you're interested in this kind of thing, potentially changing what you do to make it like a better fit for riding BMX and being able to ride your bike more often because you're more in charge of your schedule. So check that out, linked in the description below after the stream. Moving on from there, let's get to the videos from this week. Johnny Del Balso shreds Paul's Boutique. This is a quick video with Johnny that was put together by Shred BMX. Johnny talks a little bit in here about the room as he absolutely shreds it to pieces. Johnny kills it. Also, Rick is in the chat. If you want to, if you can see his name there, hit him up if you guys want any more information about that. Stuart Gibson finally made it to the live chat. What's up, dude? Then we've got Kenneth Tensio's last session at Tensio Park. So he built that skate park to allow him to train for the Olympics, and now he has to take the ramp down. So they had the last session at the park, and naturally they went hard, and Kenneth is already a freaking savage on his bike, so you know any session he's going hard. So a last session on the ramp went even harder. Moving on from there, we've got Backbones BMX Risty's birthday trail jam. So for all the trails people out there, this is what you want to see if you want to watch a trails video this week. Also, Gustavo's video had a lot of trails in it. Then we've got Albert Mercado's new video from GT called Utility Work, where he's riding, and every single clip has something to do with utility boxes like this one. And who knew how many different shapes and sizes these things come in? There's so many different styles of utility box that he's riding in here and different setups in there. So it's pretty cool to see how he used them all and to have this theme with the video. And it's creative street riding. So if you want that type of thing, this is the video to watch. Then we've got Noah Hunsinger's program DVD section up on Dig's YouTube channel, followed by a video from Michael. That last name, I'm not gonna offend anyone by butchering that. BSD and Junk Ride. Check this one out also on Dig's YouTube channel. Then we've got the Manual BMX La Wani Jam, a jam video. It's awesome to see more local jam videos popping up every week. We've got some type of jam video to talk about, sometimes multiples. Then we've got Spainful with Shadow and Sabrosa. And the unfortunate theme behind this one is that they just had a rough go at filming this video. It was with Jiri Blabble, Simone Baracco, Miguel, that guy, Mo Nussbaumer, and team manager Ryan Scher, who were joined by Saul Villar in Madrid, Spain, hence Spain. And then the painful part of it is that they had a battle where Simone, Jiri, and Ryan just got eaten up by the spots, according to the description, and Ryan actually broke his elbow on a gap to wall ride. So Spainful is fitting, and it's an unfortunate theme of this video. Moving on from there, as also these videos are getting longer as I talk about them. So that video was like 6 minutes something seconds. This one's longer, and then we get to like even longer videos for anyone who might want that. Thanks to everyone in the chat. We got Kevin Jackson, Jeff Mead. We've got members in the chat. Rick, the guy from First Call, actually joined as a member. JDA is in the chat. Thank you guys for supporting the channel, and thank you for being here. Everybody, Ken Nichols in here as well, for supporting just by being here. It's cool that we've got this group of people who start to tune in to the news, and we just get to hang out and chat about BMX Friday mornings. So we've got the BMX Triple Challenge Final Showdown video up on Monster Energy's YouTube channel. This one is an all-encompassing... Oh, Huck Karinsky's in here as well. He is a member too. Thank you. It's a way that people can directly support the channel with in helping me be able to do this like as a thing instead of being at work right now. Old Fat Guy Stoney's in the chat. We've got Cult's BCN 2016 trip raw footage up on Cult's YouTube channel, so this one gets a little bit longer yet. And there's the original Cult in Barcelona video if you want to check that one out as well. Then we've got the Dan's Comp Warehouse Skate Park Jam that happened last weekend or the weekend before that. Steve Woodward is a psycho and did another massive over ice back over on a sub. This video's like 10 minutes or just over 9 minutes long, and it's an all-around good feeling video, so check that one out if you want to see what went down there. Then we get to even longer videos at this point. The squad video from Odyssey BMX featuring Justin Spree, Hilario Olivos, Jacob Cable, Travis Hughes. There was some clips of Gary Young in here as well, and I get the impression that this one has clips from just a long period of time because there was some older clips in here. Gary Young riding I think it was the Sweetwater Dirt Jump Park that's out in California on his bright blue Soundwave frame. So that was a somewhat older clip. And then there was a clip of Jacob Cable doing that fakie ice pick of the infinity fakie ice pick to fakie bar out. That was crazy, but there's a lot of stuff in here, and the video is over 15 minutes long. So if you're looking for something longer and at least modern, this is where you start. But if you want a throwback, and we're talking about a throwback of throwbacks here to when Fit had the most stacked team in all of BMX, and you're going to have to change my mind on this one because we have Van Homan, Chase Hawk, Edwin De La Rosa, Mike Aitken, Brian Foster, Robbie Morales, and Justin Inman in this video that is 30 minutes long from a trip to Puerto Rico in 2004. If you want a longer video and you want to see one of, if not the most stacked team in all of BMX, in the history of BMX, this is going to be a hard one to top team-wise. And if you have any arguments on that, let me know in the comments who you think has a more stacked team. I would say today, Cinema's team is definitely the most stacked team in BMX. Moving on from there, we have an even longer video, and this is more of a style of video that is not an edit style thing or super produced. This is more of like the fun kind of thing that's chill. It's in Chad Curley's new backyard ramp, and it's with Dennis Anderson and Chad Curley playing a game of add-on, and it is 43 minutes long almost. That is a long one, and it's Dennis and Chad, so you know that it's going to be, the riding's going to be next level, and Chad is such a entertaining person that you know that this video is good. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. That 43 minutes is like, oh man, that's a long one. I'm going to have to be ready to watch that one, but it's there, and check it out if you want to see something that's super long. Also, we got a new member in the chat, Chris Lance. Shout out to Chris Lance. Thank you for joining as a member. Hit me up on Instagram, Chris, if you have one. I will get you the link to the members only Discord channel where we can chat and we talk about BMX and just whatever in there, and anybody that's a member joins in there and can chat and hit me up and have a direct line to me at any time. Moving on from there, we've got some product stuff. We've got Julian Artega's Bondi Rim, not Rip, promo video, 50 seconds with Julian Artega to promote the Bondi Rim from Eclat. Then we've got a promo video for We the People's Perfect Grip. This one is 44 seconds long. So if you want to see that and you need some new grips, maybe that's worth checking out. Then we've got a bit longer one, Inside Profile Racing. So this is up on Our BMX's YouTube channel, and they take a look, an in-depth tour with Matt Copeland at Profile's facility. I have had this tour in person, and this was years ago, so I'm sure things have changed and grown since then, but it is an awesome thing to check out. Profile, the amount that they do under one roof is sick. So sick. Travis, I did. It's 4.7 miles to get to the skate park from my house, up and down hills. That comes from the fact that I rode to the skate park the other day and a few days before that. Moving on from there to the interview stuff, we've got Nathan Hallahan's video bike check from S&M. So we had Lucas's, now we've got Nathan's. Nathan does a fantastic job talking about his bike and the different aspects of it. And there's a lot of riding in here. A lot of trails footage, a lot of concrete skate park footage, great attitude, and it's crazy. I was thinking about this when I was watching it, how I saw how grown up Nathan is, because BMX has grown up with the Hallahan kids, and it's wild to think that now Shane and Casey are like the age that Lucas and Nathan were, around the age that they were when they first started popping up in the light of the BMX world. And now to see Nathan and Lucas growing up, it's almost weird to see it at first, because you expect to see the young kid that you've seen throughout the years, but nope, he's growing into a BMX man. Pretty funny. There's a couple cool tricks Kevin Porter does in Bad Idea I want to see me try, since it's my style. Sam, take video clips of them and send them to me on Instagram, and I'll see if it's something I might be able to try. After that, we've got a video with Luis Otto talking about his battle and showing clips from his battle with the Barcelona 27 set. Yes, that is correct. 27 stair. Holy cow. How crazy. That's a giant stair set. Let's see if there's a... Yeah, here we go. Tried to 360 it. Look how slow he had to spin. Obviously, it was slow motion, but how slow he had to spin. And look at how... Damn it, go away. Look at how insane that stair set looks. And what about this one? What's this one? That one's not as many stairs because they're bigger stairs, but what's that? This is nuts. 3 minutes of the behind the scenes and talking about it, and it looks crazy. Moving on from there, I want to talk about the live stream that I did last night with Kevin Connors from Premium. He used to work at Fiend, and Premium and Haro now is where he works. He's the product manager. So we talked a lot about the price increases as of late in BMX and what we're about to see like throughout the whole of BMX and kind of just how things got to that point. He went through the entirety of the pandemic and everything that kind of led to where we're at now, and natural product or price increases of things manufacturing and materials wise. He talked a lot about that to get from where things were to where things are today to help people understand. And then we talked about the process a part goes through from the inception of the idea to having something in your hand, in hopes of helping people understand the process of what it takes to actually make BMX parts and create something, and like the insane costs of just opening up a mold for a grip. He said something about a like $15,000 price tag on just opening up a mold for a grip. So it's a really, really interesting conversation, and there's a lot of great information here. So if you want to learn more, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes long. So there's a lot of stuff that you can learn if you don't know how much actually goes into the production side of BMX parts. So that being said, that's the last thing we have to talk about this week. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate the support, and I just want to say thanks for spending your Friday morning with me, and we will be back tomorrow for another video. I'm heading out. I'm not going to say it. If I see you at Woodward this weekend, I might see you, I might not. But the Woodward BMX Adult Weekend is going down this weekend, and there's a lot of people going. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow.